Yeah, I think everybody has different entry points with liberating structures and with the repertoire of, you know, methods, tools, whatever you want to call them. Mine in particular has changed in such a way that in the beginning, in the first few years, I would go through different phases with different liberating structures. So for a while, I was, and that still happens. I mean, I have been in a troika phase probably the whole time. I think troika is just such a delightful, I
Okay.
mean, it's so strong. And impromptu networking, I'm like, oh yeah, you're so good. Why do I forget about you? Impromptu networking, you're so good. So my relationship to particular methods and pairings or strings, changes and evolves, and the way that we riff on them changes and evolves. I think as time has gone on, I've got increasingly interested in complexity science and really digging deeper into the why, because I do think liberating structures has, I mean, there's real potential for us to hold complexity better. It doesn't mean that you're definitely going to if you use liberating structures, but I think the potential is
It's
much
there.
greater with, yeah, it's really there, right? And so, yeah, complexity science, I think, has become increasingly important to me in understanding that. And then the other thing is what Keith and Henry called the micro design elements. So the underlying elements of space, time, groups, participation, and invitation. Those understanding those underlying elements that are part of any interaction, um, and really figuring out how we tinker with those or form different ways of interacting based on those has become very fun. I think about space all the time. Space is my favorite. I just have always, I don't know why, I think it's space is where we use visuals, space is physicality, space for me just introduces, whether you're in it's whether you're in a circle or in a line, and whether you fold that line, and like it's just fun. And I think a lot, I think a lot about it, and I really like to play with it. So yeah, I'm more in an abstract place with a lot of them now, but I
Mm.
still use a lot. And there's so many LS in development that keep me excited and energized, and kind of, it feels risky and dangerous, which is part of, I think, what's fun.